Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Wild Poker Spot. This is Juan here, bringing you back some more ranked Wi-Fi battles. So today I had a match against, and yesterday I had a match against a neutralizing gas weezing here. The audio is quite bad for the match, so I'm going to turn it off. I'll just be giving live commentary here. So his Caridon protects. I usually always pick out the Caridon on turn one. If I go with the instant Grim lead, because I don't want to eat a collision course. So I figured he was going to go for like a protect poison gas here. So I just get up reflect. The double poison is crazy. It also made me think, like, is he running toxic spikes on this thing? I immediately questioned if he was running toxic spikes. So right here, I figure he's going to Terra and either Flare Blitz me or throw on a collision course into that slot. So if he Flare Blitzes the Grim slot, I'm okay with it. There's really nothing I could have done about it. I have Sash Urshi in the back, so I don't want to switch him in. And yeah, I'm like, Eternatus will just chew this collision course. It'll just chomp it up. So he goes for the Terrifier. He wants to drop his weakness to Dragon. He collision courses the slot. We tank it very well. And I threw a Thunder Wave into the Caridon slot, realizing that it's most likely going to be able to outspeed me after a Flame Charge. So I want to paralyze it. He just goes for the Dazzling Gleam. So now I've got Reflect and Thunder Wave up. I want to just get a Light Screen for the CSR in the back, and I want to go for a Cosmic Power. Realizing that neither of these Pokemon can knock Eternatus out, boosting before the Calyrex comes in is huge, because if I can get one or two boosts up before the CSR come in, Eternatus can just straight up 1v1 it. So that's huge, right? I've been against this matchup plenty of times, and I know that like the strat is to boost in front of Pokemon that can't knock you out, as well as like Grim already setting up screens is like huge. Like once I get up screens and a few Thunder Waves, Grim has done his job. I'm okay if it gets KO'd here and is not able to battle anymore, because Thunder Wave is a lingering effect. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for the Thunder Wave on the weezing here, and I'm just gonna boost again, realizing that his Caridon can't do anything here. Like, yeah, you can go for the KO onto my Eternatus, but I'm just gonna keep boosting. And after 3 or 4 boosts, you're nigh unkillable by most Pokemon. I think the only thing that can knock you out at that point is like Guts, Ursaluna, or like Life Orb, Shiftforce, Landorus. And even in those Pokemon are gonna have a tough time knocking you out at +4. So Grim finally goes down here. Grim, you did amazing. Okay, you returned, my friend. You did amazing. Grimstyle Faints there. We got double screens up. We got the double para. I'm really okay with Ensign just coming in here and like faking out something or knocking off something. Like if this match with 2 boost up and double screens up, even if this match comes down to a 2v1 or 1v4, I still think I can win it. So we force the Caridon swap there. He wants to keep Caridon healthy, which is smart. There goes the Tatsugiri switch in. So he doesn't bring his second restricted to the battle. He just brings the Dozo. This is a very interesting here, because I always forget how unaware and oblivious work, because they work the same just in slightly different ways, right? One ignores like boosts on the opponent, and the other one ignores like drops on yourself or something like that. But I'm not scared of a Dondozo player. I'm double boosted, right? I'm confident in the matchup. I've played it so many times. I'm very confident in the matchup. So I'm just gonna go for a knockoff Sludge Bomb here. Knowing that if I poison, this Dondozo has no chance against me. And we proc the poison. So that's huge, because like Dondozo cannot reliably recover now. Like it has no reliable recover moves other than rest. And if he rests on me, I'm boosting the +6 and sweeping your whole team. So he can't rest on me, right? So we get the poison. Incineroar lives the EQ. We procs the citrus berry, and we get to knock off this Dozo. So it doesn't get access to its leftovers. This Dozo is just going to take poison damage, which is huge, because now this Dozo is only going to sit on the field max 3 more turns. Maximum 3 more turns. And this is a really bad position for my opponent, because this is essentially like their late game ender sweeper, right? If this goes down, he has to come back in with those 2 paralyzed Pokemon. So I just hit a recover there. I want to keep Eternatus healthy. I don't want to lose it here. Excuse me, I had to blow my nose. So I actually get off a parting shot into the Dozo, which is huge. I'm just going to go ahead and bring in Urshifu here. He set up Toxic Spike, so I'm okay, because like, if I can live a single hit from the Dozo, or if I can live a single hit from a Dozo and get a Wicked Blow into it, this Dozo just goes down. It's not going to live a Wicked Blow from Urshi at this range. So knowing that he has to either ignore the Eternatus here, I just go for like a Wicked Blow and a recover to try to stay as healthy as possible. Like, the key to this like defensive Eternatus comp, some of my friends like to call it Eternatus stall, but to me it's like bulky offense, because like I'm not really trying to stall the match. I'm trying to outbulk the opponent's Pokemon so I can sweep them. I don't necessarily want the match to go down the timer. It's not really my win condition, or a win condition I think of. There comes the Wicked Blow. Does Dozo live the Wicked Blow? Does not live the Wicked Blow. So Dozo goes down here, and he's stuck with the Geary and these other 2 Pokemon. So next turn here, I make a horrible play here. He probably could have gotten back into the match, but I think my opponent was like really kind of in a just too bad of a spot to even like really come back here. So I think right here I'm gonna Sucker Punch and Dynamax Cant in the Geary slot, because I'm almost sure that because this thing's not taking Life Orb damage, that it's Sash, but he protects. And that's basically going to make sure my Urshifu goes down to poison. So the weezing doesn't get to move. It probably was just going to click Dazzling Gleam anyways to knock out the Urshifu. So yeah, I was really upset by that, because Wicked Blow plus Dynamax Cannon would have just knocked him out. But Urshifu goes down there, and I got to go back into my Ensign. So it's a 2v3. I'm down 2 Pokemon. Eternatus is +2 or +3. I'm at max health with Etern, so I'm really happy about that. I think I go for like a fake out Dynamax here. I'm probably going to go for knockoff into the weezing slot. So I was right. It is Focus Sash. Most people who don't run like Toxic Orb on their Geary to kill it, in Dondozo's mouth is running like Sash, so that it can come out of its mouth and do something. So he knocks out Ensign. He's going for an accuracy drop here. He doesn't get it, by the way, which is huge. He stalls the match out a little bit more on the next turn because obviously he is going to protect with Geary here, right? And just try to like chip me as much as he can with weezing, but it's not going to work. This is like weezing's like attack is so pathetic. The screens go down, but it doesn't matter. There's nothing here that threatens me. And see, Eternatus has this very unique matchup where in matchups where Koraidon isn't packing a dragon move, there's not much it can actually do to you. Like close combat, like if you stay dragon poison, close combat, collision course, flare blitz, those moves don't even check you for like 50 HP. Now with helping hand that might be a bit different, but so I sludge bomb the Geary, like trying to cover for the switch in right there. Or save my Dynamax Cannon PP, really. Poor Dynamax Cannon only has 8 PP. Now, next play, I think I make a horrible play, like just, I misclicked actually. So the Koraidon comes in, he's done his last 2 Pokemon. This is a 2v1. Yeah, so right here, I accidentally misclick and Dynamax Cannon into the weezing slot. Weezing is not affected by it because that version of weezing is a fairy type, which is immune to dragon type moves. So it's a fairy poison. Thankfully, his Koraidon doesn't move. I believe that is the second time it's been paralyzed this game. So this Koraidon has actually only got to move twice. It's only got to protect and collision course the Eternatus slot, from what I can believe. So I'm just gonna Dynamax Cannon this this Koraidon, knowing that like I 2-shot it, and once it goes down, that's it. Please excuse me, I have a runny nose this morning. So right here, I'm sitting in a really good spot. I'm gonna Dynamax Cannon his yeah, it takes over 50%. That does about 70 or 60. It's usually a 1-shot if it doesn't tear her away. Poor Koraidon just doesn't move again. This is the 3rd or 4th time he's been parried this game. We're still at full HP at +2 or 3. Yeah, I'm +3. There's nothing he can do really right here, unless he like techs out like a. I've been seeing a lot of people teching Dragon Claw or like a Scale Shot on other Pokemon. It's been kind of scary lately. Like I've been seeing a lot of Scale Shot Dragonites. To be specific, there's a lot of people who are choosing to not run the Choice Band E-Speed variant, but like still run E-Speed with like just not Choice Band, like loaded dice instead with a Scale Shot. Seeing some interesting things in Master Ball tier right now. But this is just game right here. I'm just going to probably knock out this Koraidon, and there's really nothing this weezing can actually do to threaten me. Like the thing here, like why Eternatus is so good into this team is that like weezing cannot poison the Eternatus to put it on a timer or remove it from the field. And because none of his Pokemon besides Dozo have a favorable matchup into me, I can just stay on the field and boost, right? So I just go for a Sludge Bomb in the weezing slot. He protects. Just stalling out the match. Honestly, you've lost your sweepers. The sunlight fades. Poor weezing is still paralyzed. I wonder what he's thinking about right here. Like, is he thinking about the match? Is he thinking he can still come back? If he had a status move that could maybe inflict confusion, and weezing had a slightly slightly higher special attack stat, maybe he could do something. Because like I can actually be chunked by fairy moves from a strong enough Pokemon, but weezing is not that Pokemon. And he saw I was running Sludge Bomb earlier. He blocked it. Yeah, so he just takes a Sludge Bomb there. Weezing gets paralyzed. I'm not sure what he went for there, if it was Strange Steam or something, but he's just gonna pack it up right there. So that was a very interesting match that I had yesterday. I'll be posting this pretty soon. Thank you for coming to watch. Subscribe, like, comment on the video. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. And tune in next time. Wild One out.